in the hospital.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm really starting to see how how weak some of these black people are. I'm really, you know how reality kicks you in your behind and makes you think about certain things and why black folks are afraid to really challenge the powers that be. So all of this black power talk, all the black power talk, and yeah, man, we got to fight for white supremacy, and you know, I'm really starting to see is a bunch of talk because really, all you got to do is state facts. All you got to do is state facts. And the thing about the conscious people, and I'm going to say woke people, let's put it this way: the woke people, you're not talking, you don't want unity. So let's kill the noise with the unity talk because y'all truly don't want unity. You don't want to come together. I'm just being real with y'all. I just got to air these things out before we start. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. If it fits them, then share this out. But don't forget to hit the like button on YouTube, people, and please hit the share button. Y'all know exactly who you are. You may sit on this feed every day and watch all my channels and wait till I get off the feed, then leave a comment instead of coming on the feed. And then on top of that, they watch your videos, right? Repeat what you say, and then run. This is a damn shame, bro. It's like history is like repeating itself again because we have not learned our lesson yet. So all of you pro-black people, conscious people, you know, religious people, whoever you are, get your life together, B. I'm being real with you. I'm funny. Yes, I'm very funny, brother. I'm so sick, and I'm gonna be real. I really want to spaz out on people. I really do. And if you want to come on the feed, you can jump on the feed too. My feed is open. Jump on the feed, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You ain't gotta type. If you keep typing, and if you're against what I'm saying, I'm not Umar Johnson. I'm not gonna block you. I'm gonna invite you right there before 1492 or Sabir to get to page. I'm not gonna block you for disagreeing with me, but I want you to come with some facts, and I will let you come on the feed. Okay? Go straight to your point. You ain't gotta beat up. Don't ask me no questions, no 3,682 goddamn questions. Cause I'm I'm be real with you. You got dudes who are straight up cowards, man. They love to leave comments when I leave. So I'm gonna stay on here for just a second until y'all get these likes up. Can we get the likes up and the shares up, people? Can we please get the likes and the shares up and shares out? If you have Twitter, please tweet this out. Shout out to all my families in Africa that's going through genocide. Rather you in the Congo, in Palestine or Philistine, I stand with humanity, B. I don't stand with nobody's boys club. And I hope you share this to your Hebrew Israelites too. I live in California. I've been out here for a long time. So you can set it up with your Hebrew Israelites out here. And I'll sit at the table with them. And the first question I would ask them is, why are you coming out of a King James version of a Bible? That's the first thing I would ask them. So y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Can we get these likes up before we start? Let's get the likes up. I'm going to play 2 songs, but please pay attention. The cheapest thing you could do is to pay attention. Pay attention and confront me if I'm wrong. Not with your emotions, but with your facts. Okay? With your facts, not your emotion. We ain't got time for emotional roller coasters out here. Okay? So you ready? So hit the link. Don't act like you don't see the link on here. Hit the link. Can everybody see the link on my page? So just in case these cats say, well, we don't know, brother, what's the link and what's your purpose and what you're talking about, hit the link. It's right there. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to call all of these weak-ass black conscious people out. All of them. hit that page right there, either one of these pages. So this page right here, oh, so you always coming at our people. Yeah, I'm coming at my people because y'all the problem. The white man can fall off the day of tomorrow. You're still going to do the same thing. So hit the link right there. Hit the link before 1492. I don't care about your feelings, your emotions, none of that. I stand on my own 2 feet, B. Okay? So let's share it out. Let's go. Because all I'm hearing on social media is blah, blah, blah. Hey. Let's go.
Yo, what these cats saying, man? Man, to me, all I hear is blah, bitty, blah, blah. Rappers rapping about blah, bitty, blah, blah. The news is blah, blah, blah. Who's the new blah, blah? She's the new blah, blah. Going out with blah, blah. Now blah, blah. Read about the latest blah, blah. Some blah, blah. Ripped off another blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. On 500 channels. Nothing to watch but blah, blah. Or wild animals. Blah, 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 blah. It's never fake. Hey.
Take it from the top one more time. That's all I'm hearing.
What these cats saying, man?
Bring your Morris too.
Man, to me, all I hear is blah, bitty, blah, blah. Rappers rapping about blah, bitty, blah, blah. The news is blah, blah, blah. Who's the new blah, blah? She's the new blah, blah. Going out with blah, blah. Now blah, blah. Read about the latest blah, blah. Some blah, blah. Ripped off another blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. On 500 channels. Nothing to watch but blah, blah. Or wild animals. Blah, 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 blah. It's never fading, yo. Blah, 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 blah. It's on the radio. Blah, blah, don't care. Cause blah, blah getting cash. But what blah, blah don't know is that blah, blah won't last. So away with that blah, blah, blah. That worthless blah, blah talk. You know who you are, star. Listen, blah, 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 blah means hang up the mic, you go get in your car. Cause you don't want no trouble around here. And oh yeah, you speed and the penalty doubles round here. We bubble round here, still on that rah-rah. While y'all talking that blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah. Come on, you hit the link.
Are you ready?
Yeah, come on.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Yo, Chris, check this out. All that blah, 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 blah in your blah, blah could lead to blah, blah, blah in your blah, blah. Keep talking blah, blah, blah for the sake of blah, blah, blah. It's really not happening. Not funny. Not you either. I'm a gangster teacher with a new feature. No blah, blah from me to you through 2 speakers. A dark, dirty creature. Hip-hop preacher. Cause blah, blah's broken. But they talking that blah, blah, blah. I got the Kabbalah open. Meditation, I tune out the blah, blah, blah so I can tune into Allah.
Say it again one more time, just guys.
Should I tune out the blah, blah, blah so I can tune into Allah?
Y'all ain't ready. You ready? Come on, y'all. Let's share it out.
This record.
Let's go. Nowhere on social media is like this. Let's go.
KRS. One. Time for the light to shine through. They can't find Osama, but they sure can find you. I'm standing by a hole in the wall. Climb through. We having a secret meeting about nothing's a mistake. Everything is time through. The media uses pandemics to blind you, so you can't really see the effects that crimes do. The world is overpopulated, and mind you, the borders get relaxed. Now we got swine flu. They knew about this back in 1992. These are time rules where crime rules, and the money is made on the vaccine I use. If I don't use that product, I lose. That's why the flu is being promoted upon primetime news. Your fear, they depend on it. They hoping you spend on it. Which drug you choose, resident?
Come on, y'all. Let's go warm it up.
Come on. Yeah, just nice. Yeah. Teach these stats. Yeah. Yo, it's time to put an end to all the drama. They say they can't find Osama. Takes them too much to find everything more than Obama. Kill that political trauma. Even ex-governor Elliot Smith got him a prostitute chick. Obama criticized for stopping the attack. Criticized for pulling back on Iraq. Criticized for stating the fact that George Bush bullshit. Y'all don't understand how Bush pissed off the Koreans and started fucking with the Afghanistan. Oil prices shot up. Interest rates inflate. This contingency plan with a scam. Nobody saw a mistake. I'm inclined to remind you the disease called swine flu. They try to keep it from you in order to keep it behind you. The government has a scheme with a line read in between. Without the influenza in you, no money from the vaccine. That's why advertisers such. They out to make a buck. They perpetrate in their lobby, inoculated in your body. body. But I'ma tell y'all what, y'all take it seriously. Just keep all that bullshit the hell away from me. Cause I'm politically conscious. They don't really want this. I'm here to uplift and put aside all the nonsense. $50 billion to Citibank, billions to Bank of America, you still can't fill your tank. Can't you see we're being slaughtered, cornered, nurtured and watered to be new world ordered? This ain't no time for the sauna. Look at the border. The fence there is getting much shorter. While the American military is known around the world to resort to torture. Remember what PE taught you. Don't believe the hype. I rhyme so you can see the light and see what's right. Breaking news is about taking views, spinning them so you can like shaking your shoes. They want us all confused and stressed. Investing in a system that if you listen is a mess. It's knowledge that reigns supreme. On KRS, open your eyes, be wise, be blessed. Yeah, come on. To all the world leaders and teachers, nonpartisans, Republicans, and Democratic House speakers, none of us are being treated equal. And to the point, it doesn't matter if you're black or white people. There's a lot of pissed off brothers killing brothers. Half the time it's for drugs, but most is just for colors. They got troops in Afghanistan, soldiers chasing the Taliban, stationed in Pakistan. What the hell don't they understand? It's the ongoing war, but what the hell for? Confusion on Capitol Hill, even still, they're not even sure. The mortgages have doubled, the economy's in trouble, saving money off the top, and all we see is the stubble. Instead of the countries in doubt, politicians running their mouth. How can you dictate to the north when you can't control the south? Struggle every week just to make ends meet. We keep up with the Joneses to put kicks on our feet, clothes on our back, and food in our gut. And the sad thing about it is that nobody gives a fuck.
Y'all not ready for this? Y'all not ready? So, y'all ready to rock out with me? So come on and join the feed, y'all. Listen, join the feed. Every day I get up, I don't really want to do a video. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really don't, but it'd be so much garbage. I'd be like, damn, you can't be awoke, or maybe they are woke, maybe they're just not aware of what is happening, because I can't see y'all doing this every day. Like, y'all be on these feeds and don't even question these people, man. These dudes just tell y'all anything, and niggas just ride with it. So listen, if you haven't noticed, I'm really don't come on as much as I used to in the morning, because I used to do the vegan breakfast club. I'm still doing it, but brother Percy and I've been working on some things, right? Shout out to my brother Percy, who always watch the videos, and he takes the content, even when I'm sharing stuff with him. He takes what I send him late at night that y'all probably would never have the privilege to see. He takes this stuff and he actually creates the AIs, the things that y'all see that I put on my page that's floating around about real history, which is factology. Shout out to him, because we're working on some things. We're working on a documentary on Blackbird. Blackbird, if y'all don't know who that is, y'all should look it up. Zaria, it's facts. I was there in Cordoba, Spain. So we're working on that. Also, bear with me. For some of you conscious people, or people who just they don't know who I am or what I do. People say, well, Sabir, why don't you talk about America, right? Why don't you talk about America? If anybody know me, they know I already spoke about us being here in America. Our history is just not here in America. Our history is worldwide. Our history is worldwide. When people ask me, I'm going to ask you, what have you produced for the people, for the masses of the people, besides getting on YouTube? Because the white man want to take YouTube from you. He could take YouTube, like he took my channel down. It's suspended for a while. But you can't suspend this, my mouth. So when people ask me, what about here, or us being indigenous here, how many people supported my newspaper when I had my newspaper out? How many of y'all even know or knew that I had a newspaper out in 2003 before there was a YouTube on the scene? Raise your hand. How many of y'all? Jump on the feed. For the people that think I just walked into this. How many of y'all, before there was a 19 Keys, before there was a Umar Johnson, before there was a Tariq Nasheed and Hidden Colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many people knew that I had a newspaper out? Raise your hand. How many people knew I did radio before all of this stuff, before them too? How many people knew that? How many people really got behind me and supported what I was doing? Raise your hand. Don't get scared. It's okay if you don't. If you haven't, it's okay. But I'm gonna ask y'all, how many people knew about it? You knew about it, right? You knew about my newspaper, right? How many? It's only one person said I did. How many people knew? I mean, it's okay. Y'all can say yes or no. I mean, share it out because I don't want nobody coming on his feed later and talking about what is he talking about, or is leaving a comment in there instead of being a man and coming on my feed and talk to me. How many people knew that I did these things? But yet, when you sit back, it's the conscious people that have the problem. The conscious ones. No, I didn't. So this was the newspaper for the people that keep asking me about it. That was the paper in 2003. Why so-called Black Americans confused about the American Indian Moor connection? Do you understand? This was before I went on radio. Did y'all know that? Before I went on radio, I had this newspaper out. What other person, what other Moor that you know had a newspaper out that was actually right besides Brother Ties with the El Moroccan Star, but that's a whole nother story. They actually had a law section inside here. Jurisprudence. Jurisprudence is the science or the philosophy of law which treats the principles of positive law in legal relation. Jurisprudence is the science or the philosophy of law which treats the principles of positive law in legal relations. And I also had a section in here on Dred Scott case. Out of all these thousands of dollars you're giving these people, think about it. I thought about reinventing the paper, but we're going to try to do it different. So it's only Brother Percy and I. So we're working on a lot of things. So if y'all want to donate, y'all can donate. Or if you want to sign up for the class, I'm going to record tonight. I'm going to do a class on how you put a lien against your car. Factual. I'm going to do a class on how you put a lien against your car and your property. Straight up. It's going to be crazy. It's only going to be 2 people, and Percy is going to be scribing it because he's going to have it for PDF or audio for a book also. And my brother's going to be on here. So I'm going to walk them through. I'm going to try to do 2 classes in one night, every night. So the class tonight is not going to be live. It's going to be pre-recorded. And if you want it, it will be $75. Anything outside of that, it'd be more. $75 for the recording. If you're interested in it, please put a yes, and you got to email me. But I'm not bringing y'all on live with me. I'm going to just be real with you. I can't. I have to stay focused. I was up all last night preparing for it. All last night trying to see how can I make sense out of it. Because I did this stuff back in 2000s, early 2000, 99, 97. So in my brain, I got to go back and remember, how did I do all this when I had a lien against my car? And I'm going to show you all this stuff that y'all see what these Moors are telling you. It's a bunch of bull, people. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. It will be $75. So it's going to be pre-recorded. So we're going to have a book formatted of it also. So let me go a little further, y'all. Okay. Bear with me. Let me show you how crazy this is. Shout out to the brother who sent me this. So I read a text last night and a brother sent me this. He said, Sabir, when you're gone, it scared me. He said, somebody going to write a book about you. I said, don't do that. He said, someone is going to write a book about you. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it, what he put up here. There was a brother who actually left me a message and said, what you were talking about, these people are talking about. Give me 1 second. This brother right here. So this brother said this. So he sent me this in my DM. I told you I get a lot of DMs from people when I get off of here. So look what he said. I remember when you touched on this breath. Listen to me. He said, I remember when you touched on this breath, right? Bear with me. So shout out to my brother Will. He said, and Will is another person that wrote a whole damn book about me. Will, jump on the feed for a minute. Thank you. He said, thank you, brother. He said, your work is truth. And I understand it's hard sometimes. It's very, very hard, brother. But I'm from the streets. Your word is not nothing, right? For nothing. The real is listening, and we are talking to our people and putting them up on you. Trust, it is your plan. One day they will write a book about you. I said, damn, this nigga he didn't already. I don't like that kind of stuff right there. I don't like that. I'm gonna be real with you. That's scary. That is so scary. That's freaking scary, man. I said, write a book about me. I'm living right now. Shoot, don't write a book about me. What's up, Will? You say you're gonna write a book about you. Will had already wrote a book about me. Will got a whole damn. This boy got a whole damn book that he wrote. He can't. I was with Will. He has a whole damn like book on me that everything I have ever said. That's crazy. So don't think that people are not paying attention.
You and Taj.
Say that again.
You and Taj. This is the day that I met you.
See what I'm saying?
2016.
You have people who has written stuff since then. So don't think that they don't know who I am in this conscious community. They definitely know who I am. The problem is in the conscious community, they're the ones that actually try to steal your content. Oh, don't invite him. No, we don't want him over here. We can't have Sabir Bey being a head of anything. This is what they said, Will. A brother Lance told me that. He said, oh, they said we can't have Sabir there. But I have produced so much for people. I'm the only one that did a documentary on Noble Drew Ali. Where's all these Moors at and all these thousands of dollars that y'all giving them? Have they did a documentary on Noble Drew Ali yet? I did. I showed you the newspaper. Let me show you. I'm going to go a little further, Will. Did I send you the movie that we did? Shout out to my brother Hawthorne James. I'm doing these things for a reason because I want y'all to understand what it takes to do this. Did you see the movie I did with Big Red from Five Heartbeats? Did I send you that video?
I ain't seen it yet.
I never sent that to you. Here it is. I'm going to show you. I want y'all to see something. Can you see it on the screen? That's Big Red. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to point something out for y'all, okay, before we start. Now, I can play the movie and let y'all see. So let me show y'all. I'm going to give you the breakdown of this particular movie. Can you see what's in this movie, bro? I know you're driving. Can y'all see what's on the table in this movie?
Yeah, I remember seeing that clip. You showed a clip before. I just ain't never seen the film.
I told y'all, we're going to have it up. Go to the bio on my Instagram. And the reason why this came out, we shot this in 16, 20, 15. I don't even know when this was. It was a while ago. This is not new. So this is a movie. This is my brother Hawthorne James. Y'all know him, Big Red from Five Heartbeats. He called me in for this project. And I want you to pay attention to his hand. What it look like he got in his hand, y'all? I'm going to show you how we can do these things if we back real people. You see what he have in his hand? Can you see it? What book is that he have?
That's 100 Amazing Facts. The same book I got in my bag right now.
That's 100 Amazing Facts about the Negro. Oh, it's me. It was me that told him to do this, right? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the background on how this works. That's me. So can you see what else is in that video? I'm going to show you how we can do it like my brother Percy, because Percy never saw the movie. I just had to send it to him so he can post it up. Can you see also what's on the table? And the girl that did the girl that was actually the one that paid me to rewrite the script, because Hawthorne James is the one that told me he wanted my authenticity inside the film. I didn't know I was going to be in the movie though, but he wanted me in the movie with him. So I'm planning on doing a tour with my brother. I want him to come to Philly too. So in this movie, if you pay attention, you see a law dictionary sitting right there. That's a law dictionary. Are y'all paying attention? That's a law dictionary. Let's go further. I'm gonna show you everything in this movie. You see what else is on the table? Now we're supposed to be in jail. The Alchemist. Why the Alchemist is in it also? Because we are the alchemists. The Moors taught alchemy, and I'm going to explain this in 1 second. So when Hawthorne asked me to be a part of this particular film, right, I rewrote everything inside the movie. It's called Abandon Act. I'm not going
is your Maple.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been a star in my.
Just moving you through some stuff, okay? I'm not gonna give y'all everything.
Composition.
Hold up.
Been the ones.
Like that's just like the definition of Moor is in the law dictionary. But what is a Moor, man?
What happened? Let me show you something. I got an article from the archives in D.C. and it speaks about the Moors being where they conquered Spain again. And it was referring to everybody that was so-called Black or African American. And this actually explains what happened to our people.
I just never knew who I was, man.
Now you do, and you're never too old to learn.
It took me coming in here, have a young boy teaching me, huh?
So this is the crazy part. And the crazy part about this particular movie, he caught me off guard with this because I wasn't supposed to be in the movie. I get on set because I'm the producer of the film. I get on set. He had a uniform ready for me, right? So you see me right there, right? I'm in it. Okay, so I want you to see where it says producer, right? You see Sabir Bey right there. So how could I be in a movie with a person like that? Obviously, I'm doing something that's right. And this is the main producer right here. So I came on as a producer, but I also rewrote the script. And y'all didn't even know about this, but you want to bitch and moan about what I'm not doing? Oh, I'm going a different route with all of this, B. And actually, I pulled my sister Karen into it. And I was bringing people into this particular film because what happens, we got to do it. We can't keep talking. So imagine if I got finance behind me to really put this information out. Imagine if y'all put money behind me and say, yo, brother, I got you, fam. And the reason why the reason why I didn't release it is because people would only take the video and sell it and never say, yo, Sabir, what do you need, brother? What do you need to make this work? So when people question me, a lot of stuff that y'all see on social media, they got it from me. And I'm going to keep it a buck. They got it from me. And I'm not boasting and bragging. It's just reality, B. They did.
Yeah, starting to
There
notice
we go.
that.
Here's another one. I put Karen because I brought Karen on board. And that's me as the actor part. Come on, man. How much more can I show y'all? Do this sound like a struggle YouTuber? No. I'm just holding things back for a reason. I give y'all enough every day on this feed. All I ask people to do is support it so we can get it out. I'm not here to complain about this, bro. I'm truly not. So if y'all with it, please support. Seriously. And shout out, and again, I want to shout out this brother right here. I want to do my first tour right here in Philadelphia. This is in North Philadelphia. This brother drew a mural of me inside of a boys' shelter in Philadelphia. This is the impact that you have on people, whether you know it or not. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. People are watching you thoroughly. They are watching everything that you do. You don't hear Sabir Bey talking about, I'm King Kong, nothing. I'm most requested, nothing. I walk with my people so you can have a pulse on the people. So I'm so game that I would love to have my brother Hawthorne James going on tour with me. I want to bring him to Philadelphia so he can tell his story. So he can tell. How many of y'all would help us? I shouldn't have to be sitting beside. I'm going to do a Kickstarter.
Right.
What's up, bruh?
What's up, man?
just talking
Should
about
be
you.
automatic.
It's all bad. I told him you was gay. I told him you was all of that. I said Hawthorne James is gay. Y'all didn't know that. I had to start a rumor for you, bro.
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
He said, whatever, motherfucker. No, I had to start a rumor about you because you know people like gossip.
Hey, what's up, Hawthorne? How you doing?
I'm live. I said I had to start a rumor about you, brother. That's what niggas love. Yo, I was sitting there saying I want to get you to come to Philly with me, man, because he did plays with my brother. So I was like, I want to get him to come to Philly, and I wanted to know what it's going to take to have him come to Philly so he can tell y'all we can do this. I'm not here to be complaining all the time, but I would love to bring him to Philly. You know, so that's the plan, Hawthorne, to get you to come to Philly. And I know you know Rick gonna come there anyway. You know my brother gonna come there anyway. So my brother gonna come there. But
He's not in Philly now?
he's still in Philly.
Oh, okay.
He ain't going nowhere. He got another play going on or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got another play. But I want to get you to come to Philly and because there's a community center that's in North Philadelphia. It's a youth center, a Philly youth center.
Yeah.
But when I get off here, I need to know your numbers and what it's going to take. You know, when I get off.
You know the general number. Just talk, just give me what, tell him what do we do, and I tell him I can do it, yes or no, right?
Yeah, because it's gonna be me. I'm coming out my pocket with it, so it ain't gonna be nobody else. It's gonna be me. You know, I'll be in Vegas. I was gonna come this week, but I think I'm gonna come next week.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Tell the missus I said peace, man.
I will do that.
All right.
And I've been listening.
I know you've been listening. Eddie, I talked to Eddie yesterday. Eddie Griffin told me, he said, I'll be listening to you, nigga. He's on his way to Orlando for a tour. All right, bro.
All right, man.
Peace. That's my man, Hawthorne James. Dude.
Man, I wanted you to get him to say my office hours are from.
Yo, you know what's funny? I just got done listening. It's so funny. I just got done watching 5 Heartbeats. That's a crazy flick, dude. Like this is me, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I really want to start bringing these people back.
Right.
Bring them back, brother, because the talent in these men. We don't have real men on social media anymore, bro. And some people, and honestly, some celebrities don't even want to touch this. It was funny because even Ed, like I talked to Eddie Griffin yesterday. So if anybody's in Florida, Eddie Griffin's going to be in Orlando, Florida, doing a show, y'all. So he's in Florida this weekend. He told me he'd leave in tomorrow. So if you're in Orlando, Florida, go check out my man Eddie Griffin. He will definitely be there. Okay. But yeah, man, it's and again, I always thank my brother Hawthorne for actually reaching out to me to involve me in that film, brother. And again, he'll tell you I didn't even want to be in the film, but he wanted me to be in the film. But if we can change it instead of complaining, if we can just say, listen, man, I got it. Because if you understand Hollywood, if you understand how these Jews started what they started, come on.
Yeah.
Can you what brand black seed you eat? Black seed oil? Just get any black seed.
And
I mean,
they rebuild everything quickly.
No, they did stuff purposely because they had to tell their story, brother. That's what they did, to tell their story. So when Hawthorne reached out to me, and I was like, yo, that's kind of fly. Like, we can add, because I'm going to tell you the script was basically he went to jail, right? Became a Christian. I read the script. I said in 2 or 3 days, I said, I changed the whole script. I said, no, because that's cliche. People go to, you go to jail. Most people turn Muslim or they find Jesus in jail, right? So the crazy part was I said, let's change everything. So again, they asked me, did I want to come on as a writer or producer, but I took the producer's credit. I could have got the writer's credit, but if you go to my IMDb in the bio, you'll actually see I took the producer's credit. And you saw on the feed, I'm the producer of it. But we wanted to actually do more to the movie and add on, but we don't own the rights to Abandon Act. But the sister was kind of scared because what we were bringing in this movie, brother, and Hawthorne was rough with it. Man, he was telling the camera dude, I knew the dude was scared as hell. He told the camera dude to come from the top into the book. When you watched it, he literally told him, he was like directing the joint too. He told him to go directly into the book. So
Wow.
again, man, just to be there to learn and have an experience of not spending all that money to go to school, because I've sat with him and he's damn good. So for you to get this information from me, it should be a privilege to sit with me and get this, because being around these brothers, you will pay a lot of money. Anybody knows that. You will pay thousands of dollars to be around the celebrities to hear what I hear, and for me to come to people. So I'm gonna say this: appreciate these things, people. Appreciate these things while the people are alive, and I appreciate Hawthorne.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
appreciate
appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate certain people that I've been around and had the privilege to be with and talk with, because when they're gone, B. When they're gone, they're gone. That's why the brother said somebody gonna write a book about me when I'm going. I'm like, nigga, you killing me early, bro. Like, no,
Right.
appreciate me here now, bro. Like, seriously,
Yeah, that part.
don't kill me when I'm dead. Shit, that nigga said somebody gonna write a book about you. I said, write a book about me, nigga. No, I gotta make sure my children are fine. Shoot,
Yeah, I'm really starting to understand how this stuff going and working, man. That's why I
it's
appreciate you,
real,
man,
bro.
because I've been watching your videos, yo, and I'm really understanding what's really going on, man. And I'm trying to get this word out and share your videos every chance I get.
Yeah, this thing is real, brother. And again, if y'all want to support, please support. I do have a Cash App and
Yes,
a
please
PayPal.
support, please.
If you want the class, you can purchase the class. I'm going to do a class tonight. I'm just waiting for my brother to tell me what time he wants to do it, because it's not going to be open to the public. It's going to be pre-recorded, and you can buy the recording. And it's also, my brother Percy is going to put it into a book format so y'all can have it also.
Right.
Okay,
Because we
so
funding a whole lot of bullshit right now, and if we
you
fund the
really
right
are,
stuff, we can get some stuff done.
and
Excuse
I'm
my
not,
language.
and my thing is like, I don't like to take the leadership of anything. I don't want to be the leader of nothing. I don't want to be the leader of anything, B. I am just who I am. I'm fine. So if you want
Right.
to
It should be
support,
a collective thing anyway.
it should be. It sounds good, but our people is not about that, brother.
Not
And just
you're
being
right.
100. We're truly not about a collective thing. You probably got 5 people that's on my feed right now that actually wants to do and be collective. I'm gonna be real with you. 5 people. That's about it. And I can probably name every last one of them. That's the damn shame. So I got on his feed earlier because how many people ever heard of this guy named David Ben Gurion? I think can't even pronounce his name. Garum. How many people ever heard of this man before? I'm gonna put him up here. Give me 1 second. And now I want y'all to be straight up
Not
honest.
good with names.
I want y'all to be honest with me. Have y'all ever heard of this man before? I need you to seriously be honest with yourself. Give me 1 second. How many people ever heard of this man before? David Ben Gurion. How many people heard of him before? Straight up honest. Don't go try to Google him. I want you to straight out the box. Let me know if you ever heard of this man before.
Man, I can't even tell you who that is.
You can't? Come to my YouTube if you're trying to come on my feed, people. Stop trying to come on Instagram. I'm not going to bring you on Instagram. Okay? Come to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, okay? I'm going to leave it up here for a while. Don't go Google him yet. Come to before 1492, right there. Before 1492, and please subscribe to that channel. That channel, subscribe. All right? Or subscribe to this channel, Sabir to get to. So I'm waiting. How many of y'all ever heard of him? I'm going to show you how we misinformed and why. You know the crazy part is, Will, I saw a video of Hebrew Israelites, and they miseducated too. They was in
Most
Chicago.
definitely the Israelites, they're definitely miseducated, no doubt.
They're totally miseducated, brother. And I hope you share this to the Hebrew Israelites too. Let's talk, Hebrews. Let's talk about it. Because I'm going to tell you the ignorance in them. How ignorant they truly are. And the reason why the white man or the cops made them leave, right? Listen, did you see that brawl that was going on? And they made the Hebrew Israelites leave. You know they didn't leave, that the Palestinians leave. You know why? It was too many of them motherfuckers. But they told the Hebrew Israelites to get the hell out of here. You know why? The Hebrew Israelites is a 501c3. You was in there, Will.
Hey, honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. Honestly, I was never part of a camp. Now, I was always told by the elders to stay away from the camp. That's the thing about it. Yeah, I never joined the camp, so I stayed far away from the mess. Feel me? Like, I wasn't a part of the boot kicking and the door kicking and stuff like that. So that's just what it was.
The Hebrew Israelites, all these churches are 501c3. They just got church on the corner, bro. But let's talk about
how it was at church.
Yeah, so we were. Yeah, Sabir. So like we were just a small group. We were just a small group, and I stayed away from the all the big stuff, all the flashy stuff. I wasn't really a big part of that one at all.
So the crazy part is with this, right? I kept this up here for a reason, brother. Did anybody ever heard of him before? David Ben. Come on, y'all. Don't look him up. Come on. I'm gonna show you what real researchers do. I was up all last night reading up on everything on this man. I said, who is this man? Between what Arabs is he talking about? Let's get these so-called black conscious people on the feed, y'all. What is it? They love to talk about Arabs. What Arabs are they referring to at that particular time? Because if you study, hold up, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of breakdown, okay? I'm gonna make this very plain for y'all, all right? Y'all got it? Bear with me. Before you looked him up, did you know about? Because I never heard no one speak of him. No one spoke. Have you ever heard of Moore talk about him? Come on, did they? Did y'all ever hear Moore talk about him? No. But when I set up last night, I started looking him up and researching him, right? So the crazy part is with him, he got some books out, right?
Oh, word.
Hold up. Yeah, he got books out. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go find one today. But I set up last night and I started researching this dude. He's from Poland. So if he's Polish, then he's Jew by creed that he adopted. So this is his books right here. One is 115, one is 34. Look at these books. One of his books is what? 1,100. The first edition. I bet you see Europeans about these books. These Jews about these books. Oh, brother, we don't need to read that book. But every book about slavery, Negroes go running by it, though, right? We go running by a book on slavery. This one is 4.
Dude, even I got tired of that. I was like, man, there's got to be something more than just. I know my history didn't start here.
No, it didn't start. But look, 407 for this book. This dude.
The hell in that motherfucker to make 407. Excuse my language.
No, it's all good, but I'm really researching him last night, right? I'm researching it and I'm pulling out all this stuff last night, like, yo, this shit is making so much sense now. As I'm pulling all his stuff out, but Negro said, well, brother, that's from a Jew. Then what we want? Slave movies, slave books. So as I'm reading him last night, I said, wait a minute. This dude is from Poland. So what Arabs are he talking about? Because you can adopt Judaism. You could be a Jew. You can adopt it. But wait a minute. If I showed you this, you wouldn't believe me. Let me show you something, bro. If I showed you this. Is it this right here? No, not this one. This is the Morisco's Converted Moors. So this book right here is crazy as hell, though, bro. I ain't gonna make this up. Like if I show you this now, you wouldn't believe this one. If you find out when this book was written, I'm gonna show you how crazy this is. I'm gonna show you something. Watch. Where's my book at? This book is written in about 19. Damn, where is my book at? Oh. How many people ever heard of this book? It's called Spain, The Roots in the Flower. How many of y'all ever read this book before? I'm going to show you how the connection. It was copywritten in 1963. Most of us wasn't even born in. 1963, right? Let me show you something. 1963, this book was written.
Okay.
1963, right? But yet I can give you all this all this fire. But if I show you this, they say, oh, that's not real, but you'll believe something that somebody told you about 1619. Bear with me. 1963, that book was written. So the Moors that converted, they was called Moriscos, little Moors. Hold up 1 second. I'm going to show you a little further. Bear with me. Here's the books right there. So if y'all want to go find the books, you can go find the books right there, because both of those books explain a lot. Those books explain a lot right there. Okay. So in these particular two books, right? This book, and I stay in Spain. Anybody knows that I stay over there, right? It's a lot of history that kicked off in Spain. This is why I said I'm doing the Before 1492 tour. In these two books, just them alone, I had to go to the garage and pull these out. So this one was 1963, right? Bear with me. Let me see what this one was. What year this was. But we believe everything about slavery. This is in 1961. That's Spain and Isabella. This is in 1961. I'm giving you stuff before we were even born. So when people have these silly arguments and don't study the history of the Moors, you have to study history and find out why they were teaching us these things. Why do you think I did the movie with Hawthorne the way we did it? To explain these things to people. And this is what the Jews have been doing for the longest. They studied everything about us. But let me go a little further. So when he was talking about the Arabs, what Arabs are we referring to? Because there's no such thing as the Middle East. But let me go back a little further. No such thing as the Middle East. Let's go find a particular page in here. Give me 1 second. Is this it right here? Nope. I'll get back to that one in 1 second. I'm gonna show you how crazy this is, right? Now, anyone knows that I stay in Seville and I stay in Granada, right? So when I was over here, I started digging. Sometimes it'll be dangerous. But anyway, let me see if I can find it. See, if you put me in the room, I'm gonna ask, which ones are we talking about?
Yeah, because they gotta explain that.
Here you go. Now let me show you something in the same book, right? Look what it says about Spain. All right, about the son of the king who took Seville from the Moors, perhaps to Alfonso. You see that? Alfonso in 1248. Remember, I told you. Now I need you to pay attention to this timeline, since y'all love timelines, right? Before 1619.
Yeah.
Before 1619, I stayed over there. I was in both of these places, so bear with me. In Seville, right? So everything happened while we were in Seville, Spain. And when they was cutting the heads off, where my brother Percy at when I was with brother Percy, and I was telling him about the story of them cutting our heads off before 1619. But they're selling you this story, and people paying $5,000 or $50,000 for this lady to do a lecture tour about 1619 project. Right? Bear with me. A lot of stuff kicked off in Seville. So this whole football concept and all of these things that y'all watching, oh yeah, it's about you. Let me see if I can find this other page. Give me 1 second. Let's go here. I think this is it. The Spanish had learned alchemy. Hold up. The Spanish had learned alchemy, have learned from the Moors alchemy. Did y'all know that? So let's go forward. Now, this is in the same book, right? This is in the same book. They learned alchemy from who? The Moors. But you think that these professors in these universities are smart. They learned it from your ancestors. So let me show you the book. Bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can make connections to this. Hold up. It's in this one, right? It's in here. But if anybody ever read The Alchemist, the Moors are mentioned in this book also. The Alchemist is mentioned in here, in this book, but this is in here. Now, I've been over there. And if you saw me when I was in Cordoba, I was in a place, The Alchemy. Did y'all remember that place I went to in Cordoba, Spain? It's called The Alchemy or The Alchemist Center. Go watch it. Go look it up online. I know y'all like to go Google, right? Google it. What this got to do with anything, Sabir? Just fall back. You'll learn something because you're getting this for free. So, if y'all confused, you definitely jump on the feed. Let's go further. Now, let's go back. This is Carter G. Woodson that I paid. How much did I pay for this brother Yoel? He's on the feed right now. How many black scholars ever read the book? Because James Smalls didn't even know about this book. Let me pay attention in this book. James Smalls didn't even know about this book. Carter G. Woodson wrote The Negro in Our History. I think I paid what, $200, $300 for this brother Yoel. I think he gave it to me for $2 something. How much it was to Yoel? But I bought this and I didn't even have it. But let me tell you how crazy this is. And this is a stash that he had upstairs, and I begged him to buy this book off of him. I didn't have it, but I want y'all to understand the interest. So I begged Brother Yoel, can I get this book? Because he took me upstairs, and y'all should go check out the Underground Bookstore. Please check that brother out. Don't try to cheat yourself, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Brother Yoel had this book upstairs. This is not a PDF. This is not a going online. And don't get the other one because it has to have, I think, 900 pages inside this book. So when I bought this book off of Brother Yoel, I didn't have it. I'm traveling. I'm broke as hell. But I said, listen, at least I have the book in case he wants the book again and I can travel with the book and whatever. This is how I think of things. I invest forward. This book, right? But let me show you what it said inside this book about Seville. I would have took it with me, but it's too much. So now remember what I said. This is page 62. The African slaves were brought to Spain. This trade further extended by the Portuguese. But look, you see how down here, domestic servants. This is before 1619. So why do these black scholars keep telling you about 1619? Somebody talk to me for a minute. Could y'all get that lady? And I like to sit in the room with her. Go get that lady that wrote the 1619 project. Come on. Get the lady. Did they giving all this money to? Get the lady who y'all paying all that money to for the 1619 project. So, domestic servants, to work the, look at this. By the Moors, the slaves were so common in the city of Seville that Ferdinand and Isabella nominated a celebrated Negro. Did y'all know this? Hold up. Did y'all know anything about this? Come on. Did y'all get this in on YouTube? Come on, let's get these likes up, yo. Did y'all know that? So when they broke you from being the Moor, because Negro is a Spanish word, what I just show you. So Negro is Spanish after they broke you from being the Moor into the Negro, right? In Latin is nigger. In English is black. So I can call you a nigger in Latin, black man, and be fine with it. Is it making sense yet, Will? Why you think they don't tell you about this book? Why you think they don't tell you about this book? Ask your black scholar, do they know about this book? Why you think? Bear with me. I'm gonna go further, okay? Right? Let me show you something. Steve Coakley's not with us anymore. Let's talk about the people that's with us. Talk about the people that's here with us right now. So when you go here, let me show y'all something. That's Seville. What do you think? I'm over here vacationing? Nah. There's so much history there, people, that you have to understand and make the connections. This is why they don't want none of you black people woke, bruh. They can't have you woke. They have to focus on slavery. That's me in Seville. Many, many times I've been there. Many, many times, not for vacation. So if you want to come at me, you better come at me with something better than what I'm showing you. Okay? So if you know the history about Seville, where a lot of stuff kicked off at in Toledo also. So the Arabs that they were referring to were you and I. So when I did the history on the guy David, he was talking about the Arabs been in Palestine. That's what he said. The Arabs been in Palestine. I said, wait a minute, what Arabs is he talking about? This guy right here. He said it. He's Polish. He was born in Poland. This guy. They called him the George Washington of their time. They called this dude the George Washington of their time. He was the first prime minister of the state of Israel. The first prime minister of the state of Israel. Am I making sense, y'all? I'm not over your heads, am I yet? Am I over their heads yet, brother? Stan, Will? I mean, y'all can jump on the feet.
No.
Yeah, I'm still here, man.
So this is the crazy part about our people. Because we don't know that they started this thing called the League of Nations. This came later. Watch this. Or let me see if I can find the League of Nations. The League of Nations is one. There's another one called NA North Africa. I'm trying to remember this acronym for it. It's NA. It's called it's an organization they started for North Africa. It's called MAFA. I think it's Middle East MAFA. I think it's called Middle East. I'm trying to remember the name of this thing, but anyway, I'll get back to it. But anyway, they created this thing to actually talk about how they was going to set these things up and separate the people. There is no such thing as the Middle East. Look up the Arab League. Look up these things and find out how they separated and keep Negroes' mindset as being a slave. And if I'm wrong, again, y'all can hit the link and talk to me. If I'm wrong.
I have heard of the Arab leagues.
The Arab leagues. If you look up the Arab leagues, it's all there, brother. It came later. All of this stuff came later. So I'm trying to figure out who was he talking about at that particular time. Now let's go back to Carter G. Woodson. Let me show you how crazy what Carter G. Woodson was wrote in his book, and they kicked him out of those schools. He was kicked out of Howard University. So somebody grab Dr. Greg Carr on the feed for a second. Let's move forward. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Bear with me. And I told y'all, get that book, The Unknown Arabs, from my brother Yoel's bookstore. Y'all need to read that book. Truly read that book. We need
to tag Dr. Greg Carr.
Everybody need to tag Dr. Greg Carr. He ain't going to respond to me. So let's go forward who he was talking about in The Unknown Arabs. Most so-called Black Americans are not black, but different shades of brown. Some are light brown, some are medium brown, some are dark brown. You will find some so-called Black Americans who are black skinned, but it is for not very common. Look, the noble Arabs that I mentioned here were black skinned. Let's go forward in what this man was saying. So don't believe nothing that no one says. You believe everything they throw out to you as being a slave.
And what book is this?
This is The Unknown Arabs.
Got you.
Right? The so-called Black Americans, right? My list would go on forever. But you let these people who don't do research and go to Google and tell you something totally different, that these people are Arabs. Okay? Talk about the pure blood, noble, black-skinned Arabs. But you let these people sell y'all this dream and separate the people, because the majority of your scholars, 99% of your scholars, don't know shit. And they have to make money off of you. They have to make money off your ignorance. And Sinetta watching this video too. He knows too. A lot of them have to make money off of your ignorance, because if they told the truth, you will not get the finances. But I'm gonna say this: I will take all their finances, whoever you bring to the cipher. I will take their money from them, hands down. So you better share it to them now and prepare. Okay, let's move forward. Get the book, The Unknown Arabs. My brother Yoel on here, he can give his information for you. And I told him to get it, and I told my sister at Nicholas Brooklyn to get it too. The Unknown Arabs. If brother Yoel wants to give the phone number down there, please give the phone number and support this brother. Support him. It's called The Unknown Arabs. And have a conversation at the dinner table with this. And if you can't explain it, tell them to reach out to Sabir Bey. Let's see if these dudes got the balls to contact Sabir and have a discussion on who the real Arabs are. So my brother Yoel is going to put the number up here so you can contact him. Am I over their heads yet, y'all? I don't want to be over your heads. Let's go here. This is another book if you have access to it. Everything I'm showing you, you can research it for yourself, okay? So, this is another book that y'all should have, right? So let me show you something in there. It made me think about the Visigoths. I said, damn, the Visigoths must have been us too, but a different tribe. I thought about that for a minute. They make it sound like they was white people or Europeans when there was no such thing as white people back then. There was no such thing as white people back then or black people back then. So, according to, you can look him up, Bruckus, Buckus. The Visigoths called the indigenous population of Spain black. Now remember, they never called people black before. Black is a modern day term. So they was either Moors or Negroes. The Spanish word for black is Negro. Negro. Not black. Black is English. Matter of fact, black is not even an English word. It's a Middle English word. It's a Middle English word. Anglo-Saxon, matter of fact, also. BLEAC. It's an Anglo-Saxon word, which is get me your scholars from the Nation of Islam. Go share this to them. Go share it to the Hebrew Israelites right now. Go share it to the Pan-Africans right now. So, black is an Anglo-Saxon word. In Spanish, it would be called negro or Moor or moro. Facts. So, since the Visigoths said that the indigenous population of Spain was black since the, right? Where's it at? The dark complexion, where's it at? Okay, Spanish, Moros, Moor, Berber, Arab population of North Africa. Come on. If you're going to try to argue with me, you better try to do your research on what I'm saying to you.
That's all day.
This was in this book, Sephardi. Do you see? You got to get this book too, brother, if you can. Hurry up, because the price may go up. How many of y'all saw this book before? 1996. Why would it be in here? I keep trying to tell you, everything started with the history or the downfall of you black people, which are Moors. Everything started. But they say the 1619 Project. Have you ever seen a movie based around the Moors in Hollywood yet, y'all? Have y'all seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. Did you see a movie yet about based around the Moors yet?
Nope.
So you see the Sephardi, right? What time is it? 1:04. Come on, y'all. Let me take you there. Let me show you why I'm saying all of these things, people, because it's very hard to do this. I just make it look good. That's the Sephardi. That's me in Cordoba, Spain, right there. You see that background? Diaspora of Sephardi. They were talking about us. And let me tell you something, bro. I have so many documents from over here. And when I'm sitting with these people, they sharing so much with me, bro. They asking me, was I a professor in the States? I was like, do I look like a professor? What does a professor look like? What do they look like? Come on. Now, have you seen this before? Let's be realistic. Let's open up the lines, y'all. Let's go. Have you seen this before? Have you ever saw that background in Cordoba, Spain, in the Jewish quarters? Oh, brother, you got to walk through the Jewish. You got to walk through there, man.
Not until I came seen on. It's crazy.
Whoa, I'm trying to tell y'all. Hold up, y'all don't understand me yet, man.
I thought I was black Christian.
Yeah, I'm black too, brother. I've been hitting my head.
Oh my gosh.
I've been hitting my head, bro. I'm a black man.
I love building, man. Every time you get on this channel, you just rock the show, man.
I thank you, brother, but I keep going. I can't stop. Won't stop. Watch this, bro. Pay attention. Imagine it. Watch this. Watch this, bro. I had a conversation with this brother one time.
Those of you who do not wish to die may leave now.
So imagine if this movie really came out, brother. Imagine if we got behind this and that movie came out. So I had a conversation, the weirdest thing ever. I had a conversation with Michael Jai White years ago. He might not even remember this. I was with Tommy Davidson in California. We was on Sunset Boulevard. And Michael Jai White shared with me that the movie was actually supposed to have been an Asian dude who put that together. An Asian dude.
Asiatics.
But the finances wasn't there. So imagine if people got behind me, I straight direct, or I be coming on as a consultant on a movie. So imagine what we can do if we really got together and stop bitching and moaning about what the white man is doing is white supremacy, and y'all giving these cats all this money, and these cats riding around in their fancy cars, and I'm gonna go eat me some lobsters and shrimps, brother. Nah, this is real, people. I'm not here to be complaining, but it can be done. Trust me, if you have the right tools. If you have the right tools. So let's go forward. All right. So this was Spain. It's called El Andalus. Spain was called El Andalus, which is still El Andalus to this day. Portugal is still Africa. Spain is Africa. It was not Spain until 1492, until the Moors fell. And we fell because of our own people. The same people that's out here today that's selling you out, even what you would call in this woke or conscious community, they're doing the same exact thing because you hate one another. We hate one another. Not one of them are showing you anything that they've been doing. Not one. Now, if I'm wrong, come. So when everybody keeps talking about what's let's talk about over here, Sabir, what I'm going to talk about over here for? I lived over here all my life. I've done videos about this. I've done newspapers about this. I've talked about these things over here. But see, the thing about it, you have to expand. You have to expand your knowledge, B, and expand it way beyond college, because the thing about it, you're not going to get this in college. So I be every day trying to think of ways to get this message out to my people. with no help. Not many, probably 2 or 3 people. You know what I mean? But it's okay. It's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna say this: y'all better sign up for those classes. I'm
Right.
not milling. Give me 1 second. Let me show you what Carter G. Woodson said. Bear with me. I got a little bit more. Let's go here in the Unknown Arabs about Gaddafi. Look, besides being descendant of the Arabs, descendant from many Arabs and Arab tribes are known by all Arabs to be so-called Black Americans. Did y'all know? Oh no, Sabir, that's pseudo. We were slaves, brother. We were slaves. What do you mean?
Screenshot it. Yes, sir.
Screenshot. Y'all better
Most
hurry up.
definitely.
Mandingo, Songhai, Hausa, Ashanti. Do your research. Do the research. Let's see if they do their research, Brother Will. Let me see if I can do my TikTok. Can I? Yes, so. Everybody good? We got it? Make sure y'all got it. Okay? If I'm wrong, don't argue with me on my feed. Y'all can set up a lecture and embarrass yourself. You definitely get embarrassed yourself. So when you go get this book, The Unknown Arabs, right? And you start doing your due diligence and you cross-reference, even the Wolof. Look, the Wolof, that's West Africa. Shanti, come on. Books say it's most part made up. The so-called Black Americans did not believe there is anyone who will what? Who will deny the fact that the so-called African Americans are descendants of these tribes. Nobody's in denial. But the crazy part is you have to know who you are. And the reason why they don't like you is because you're calling yourself Black. This is why people don't understand it. They're in their feelings, bro. Because you're calling yourself Black. Go get your Umars, go get your Tariq Nasheeds and share this to them. I'm fine. I don't run from this. And the reason why we catch in hell is because of your Black scholars. Okay? Anybody want it? Yes, the Assassin's Creed, that's a hell of a movie, boy. Oh, the Assassin's Creed, they talk about, oh, you better read that mug, man. Go watch that movie, Assassin's Creed. So, let me show you. And I've been in
It's
these
also
countries.
a great game too.
Shout out to my brother, man. Go get it. Go read this book. I know it may be too pricey for y'all. You go, oh, brother, I ain't gonna pay for that book because that book is pseudo. Your slave books are pseudo. Because all of us were not slaves. Go get it. I can pull out the Moors from Sudan. Let's move forward. I'm gonna move forward with this, bro. This is a crazy. I love this. Once you start understanding what took place in Spain, you would know. Let's go to Carter G. Woodson, what he said. This is in The Negro in Our History. Carter G. Woodson said, most historians know practically nothing about the Negroes in Africa prior to their enslavement. Look at that. And there has been little systematic effort to study them. Well, I don't think they're getting this, brother. They better screenshot this too. Are y'all sharing it out?
They better do something.
Yeah.
Y'all better screenshot it. My Twitter is Real Sabir Bey. You better share it to all your Black scholars. Don't think I'm a run.
Oh, I do. I be trying to share this to everybody, dog. Man, ain't no shit. I'm going hard on these ass.
Look, it speaks about the inferiority of the Negro. It ain't
For
white
real.
supremacy. Inferiority. It's not white supremacy. Carter G. Woodson wrote that in his book, The Negro in Our History. Here it is. This is what Negroes run from truth. It's out of his book right here. I'm the one that introduced everybody to Tariq Berry's book. Karen is the one, I believe, that introduced it to me, and I introduced it to anybody that's running around here with it now. Respect it, because I'm the one that brought it to the masses of y'all. Respect that. But this is in his book. Carter G. Woodson spoke about that. It ain't white supremacy, but you let these dudes sell you white supremacy because it sounds good. It sounds so good. So am I clear, y'all? Please hit me up on Twitter, y'all. Hit me up on Twitter. And please subscribe to my new YouTube channel because my other channel is down for right now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put my link up here one more time where I'm at. I'm an hour 15 minutes in, y'all. So please subscribe to this channel right here before 1492. Let's get these likes up. I'm on TikTok too. We on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. I'm going to take a quick break, brother. We'll be right back. Right back. Hit the links. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll holler at you.
Peace, Will. Let me know. I'm gonna record the class tonight for y'all on TikTok. I'm doing a class tonight. It's $75, but it's not gonna be live. It's gonna be recorded. Right back. Be right back, bro. Hit the link.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, though. Really? I like to read a lot. Books be uplifting me. Words help you see a lot. This book was a gift to me. Chuck D presents this day in rap and hip-hop history. It's a reference book. It puts important dates in a list for me. Jamel Shabazz, A Time Before Crack. A photographic history of hip-hop from way back. His Martha Cooper's hip-hop files. Charlie Ahern, Wild Style. And 50 Cent's 50th Law. I used to read this to my child. Sometimes I look at my library and I smile. Cause if I can't find it on the shelf, I know it's there in my file. Meanwhile, there's other books with other hooks and outlooks. I like to cook, so I read about cooks. I can't live without books. I like books, I recite books, I even write books a lot. Science of rap, ruminations, gospel of hip-hop. But let me spit a quick list, a book list that's really short. The first book that you should get is really a passport. Travel, that's key, but the books can unlock it. Unlock your mind by reading lines of new topics. Place your outfits on books of real black knowledge. Beginning with Carter G. Woodson, I'm paying homage. His book, Miseducation of the Negro, is essential for freeing your mind from the slavery that is mental. Turn up this instrumental. You ain't dealing with an amateur. I'm reading Walter Rodney, how Europe undeveloped Africa. That's the man to thank, high rank. Let's look at the birth of Black America by Andrew Frank. Take that to the bank. Let me rock again, hip-hop again. Check out Africa, mother of Western civilization by Joseph Ben Yakinen. Check out Black Man of the Nile again by Joseph Yakinen. Civilization or Barbarism by Shank and Tajop. And then Black Indians by William Loring Katz. Take it back. Anything by Dr. Cornel West, you need to go get that. Michael Eric Dyson, all his books, go get all of that. Henry Louis Gates, PBS, show support for that. I'm like Banneker with the Almanac. Books, I got the tallest stack. The Brooklyn Public Library, yeah, that's where I started at. I read of everything. Every book that I could see. While these others went to college, I got my knowledge for free. Philosophy, theology, paleoanthropology, mythology, economy. I study these subjects entirely for free.
Run that back, Chris.
See, while these others went to college, I got my knowledge for free. Philosophy, theology, paleoanthropology, mythology, economy. I study these subjects entirely for free. It was free. You got to see me. It was free. Open your eyes and see. It was free. You got to see. Good things in life for free. Don't waste your money. Let us continue on the menu with these reference books, like the Oxford English Dictionary. For words, it's a better look. It deals with word history before and after them. But it's funny, in the A section, you can't find the word African. But these books, don't start trashing them, bashing them, harassing them. It just shows accurately the racism to the maximum. Here's American Heritage Dictionary, 4th edition. Here's what it looks like when we look at the definition of Shirley Chisholm. Peep the wisdom and the complication education. Shirley Chisholm was the first black woman to seek the Democratic presidential nomination. You talk.
Y'all not ready for this. Y'all not ready. So listen, I'll keep trying to tell you. I'm doing the class. It's going to be pre-recorded, $75. Again, y'all, I'm just running through these videos so y'all can get it. This is not a class. This is me talking to you. You can open, you can come on the feed if you want to talk to me for a second. But listen, we got to stop watching these cats on YouTube just spill stuff and don't show you no facts at all. But when my name come up, they say, "Oh no, we can't talk about Sabir Bey." I don't know why and what's their issue with me. But let's move forward. I'm almost done. And if I'm wrong about anything that I'm presenting to you on this feed, that's what I want you to argue, the facts that I'm presenting to you at this particular moment. Okay? So let's move forward. So I'm still trying to figure out what Arabs was this brother talking about. What's the Arabs? Because if I'm reading history and it says the Arabs of Andalus, where I just showed you I was at, there were also Arabs in Al-Andalus in southern part of Spain. The Arabs in Al-Andalus were the first to be enslaved and taken to America after the defeat in 1492. Do y'all see the history and why it's important? Do y'all understand why this is so important to know this? And please, y'all, share this out on Twitter. My Twitter or X is Real Sabir Bey. Real Sabir Bey. One more time. Real Sabir Bey. Once you understand real history, bro, you put it back in perspective. But look what he quoted. How many people ever heard of Basil Davison? Look, how many of y'all ever heard of this man before? This is in the Unknown Arabs book. Come on.
No, I ain't never heard of him, bro.
You never heard of him?
Russell Davison, okay.
Oh, he was killed, bro. He was killed by his own people, us. He was killed by his own people. How many of y'all ever heard of him? Come on, talk to me for a minute. Oh, research these people. Seriously, Google that dude. Google him. Right down here at the bottom. Let me move up a little further so you can see who I'm talking about. Where it says the Muslims were the first to be reduced to slavery. Really? Hold up. But they said hold up. Where's all these people that say the Muslims enslaved or the Arabs enslaved Africans? Somebody talk to me for a minute. Come on. Where's your people at? Please send us to Dr. Greg Carr. I would like to have a conversation with him on any of these, or Umar Johnson. Share this to Umar, y'all. He like to give out his text message, right? Text this show to him. So he was killed by his own people, if y'all look him up, which is niggas. You got it? Did y'all see it? Let me blow it up a little closer. But guess what? This is in the Unknown Arabs page. What page is that? 85? In the Unknown Arabs. That's in the Unknown Arabs. Bear with me. That's in this book. Unknown Arabs. But he quoted Basil. Here you go, right here. The African slave trade. And if you read this one, oh my God. You think it's a game? If you read this one and find out what happened back then is happening right now in the 21st century with these cats. That's all you got to do is watch them on social media. Watch your Pan-Africans on social media. We love to talk about somebody enslaved us, but we don't want to talk about what really went down. And they don't want nobody on there because they have to keep pointing the finger like Adam blamed Eve. Well, she made me. She made me. Here you go. Talked about it right here. Right here. The battle against many Moorish kings. Oh, hold up. It says the battle with many Moorish kings. Y'all don't get this yet? Let me see if I can put it up on the screen, Brother Stan. Y'all got time to hit that link and come on the feed if I'm wrong. You only got a couple more minutes. Okay? But everybody can only keep talking about the Moors as if the Moors is in the Moor Science Temple. This is not no Moor Science Temple of America talk. Make this very clear. This is not no Moor Science Temple, for the record. Just in case you're in your crazy head and thinking that, this has nothing to do with no Moor Science Temple. The Moor Science Temple don't teach this. Just keeping it a buck with you. 3964. Now somebody gonna be in their feelings. Watch. Well, brother, what are you talking about? It's just like the Hebrew Israelites, brother. Ain't nothing different in the temples.
Right.
And I see some Moors and temples on here. Believe me, they on here. They got a chance to come on. Let me go to Basil's book for a second. Let me just show you what he says inside this book. Because the Crusades have never stopped. So the Arabs that y'all referring to is nobody but us. Bear with me.
And all this time, good Lord.
Yeah, it is right there. So he talks about on page 141, if you have his book, okay, he had many fights with Moorish kings, the enemies of his holy faith. Woo, boy, this is a lot of work, brother. So every last one of you that's on this feed is a Moor. Every last one of these pro-black screaming at the top of their lungs, they're still Moors. Period. Without a shadow of a doubt. Okay? They're Moors, people. So Moors be so anxious to get on somebody's show, and that's why people be making them look like clowns, bro. They make them look crazy because I'm gonna get on there. I'm gonna show them, brother. I'm gonna show them that I know what I'm talking about. The best thing to do is to fall back and chill. Get your facts right before you come. Okay? So I'm almost done. This guy again, I keep telling you, Peter was the first prime minister. You got to understand history, people. He was born in Poland.
Oh, David.
Okay? He was born in Poland. He talks about the Balfour. Okay, coming up November the 2nd, 1917. Okay, he also spoke again about the original people of Philistine. The original people of Philistine was Arabs, which are you, black man, black woman. You just want to be linked to slavery, brother. This is a damn shame. Black folks just want slavery so bad, brother, as if it's a badge of honor. There's no value. Let me say this clearly. There is no value in knowing about my enslavement. There is none. No value in knowing about my enslavement.
Because most definitely ain't learned from it.
You still they haven't learned from it, brother, because we love it.
So it has no value.
We could point fingers and blame somebody, brother. This is what we do. We want to point fingers and blame somebody. That's what they love. The Hebrew, Semitic, Arabic. I better research this, man. Again, I'm open for any lecture. I'm planning on again to do this before 1492 tour, y'all. So if you interested in what I'm saying, if you want it in your city, in your state, holler at your boy. I'm gonna put my email up here. And if you're interested in a class the class is not going to be live. It's going to be recorded, but you can go to my bio on Instagram, Real Sabir Bey on Instagram, or you can go into my bio on Facebook, or you can email me. It's no homie hookups. Brother, can I get a hookup? Nah. My brother Percy's going to make it into a book format or a PDF for anybody also, as he's going to scribe it as we're talking. It's going to the class is going to be how you put a lien against your car, how you put a lien against your property the right way. And it's going to be 75. I'm just going to walk you through it. So if you're interested, email me at sabirbeyradio@gmail.com. And I also do one-on-ones. Please don't email me and say, I got one question. Oh, Sabir, well, can I get a test of what you're going to talk about? Ain't none of this, B. Stop it. Don't disrespect me like that, okay? You don't question them. So my email is right there. So another thing I want to share with y'all before I go, because I told y'all I was only going to do an hour and a half. Y'all didn't want to jump on, okay? I'm going to show you a little bit more that you should get. Also this. These are news articles that I have about Moors. This one is from 1888. And it also speaks about the Moors. I told y'all I could have ran these copies off of y'all and emailed them to you. 1888 speaks about the black Moors were driven from Spain. That's one. Let's go to the other one. This is 1936. This also speaks about the black Moors. This is not overseas, people. This is right here. This is in the States. The black Moors from Africa. So why we keep denying that we're Moors, people? Why these cats keep denying that we're Moors? Because this information is being hidden from you. This is being hidden from you. Here it is. I got them all. Afro-American newspaper, 1937, when Langston Hughes said Moors being used as pawns in Spain. Why are your black scholars ignoring this, people? Why? Is it Sabir Bey that's doing y'all wrong? Or is it the black scholars that's doing you wrong? Is it Sabir? I'm asking before I go. Is it me or is it them?
It's definitely them, because they ain't teaching them nothing. They just giving them receipts and taking their money, putting them in debt.
Oh, brother. You can't stop me. None of you conscious cats. The best thing to do is try to ignore me, but that ain't gonna work either. Okay? Oh, you sarcastic. No, I'm not sarcastic. I'm just a realist. Give me 1 second. So, what I'm going to do. Any questions before I get off here, y'all? Y'all can hit the link if y'all want to. My link is up there, okay? Because I think I'm done. I think I'm really done, right?
Yeah, you done dropped a lot of gems on here in the hour and a half's time, man. You can go enjoy the rest of your man. That's been
I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta go back because I gotta prepare for this class.
Right. We appreciate you coming on, man.
I mean, if y'all
and support this brother, man. We need to support this brothers, man. I'm trying to tell you, because we getting scammed and lied to and everything else, man. And they always talking about Arabs on TV. They always talking, but they never say which Arabs.
Hey, listen, I'm open for this dialogue. Hold up. And if you want to support, you can do, again, y'all can hit me at Cash App, $ Sabir Bey, Cash App, Sabir Bey Radio, Cash App, Sabir Bey Radio, and the PayPal and Zelle is sabirbeyradio@gmail.com.
We are the Arabs. We are the original Arabs.
Hold on, I'm looking for something.
They ain't traded places with us.
That's like the movie, huh?
Yeah. Just like the movie. Put it right there in the face.
Hold up. But I'm glad y'all joined me. So please hit me up on Twitter, y'all. My Twitter is Real Sabir Bey. Real Sabir Bey on Twitter. And I thank anybody that supports and donates. And if you're interested in the class, again, please email me. I told y'all I'm trying to shorten all these videos up, man, for people. But I thank y'all so much. Hit hit me up. And don't forget to share on Twitter, Real Sabir Bey. Don't go nowhere yet. Share, and support.
Yeah. Turn my voice up a little bit. I don't deal with silly shit. I am not illiterate. Gun clapper, street rapper. This is what you dealing with. Boom, back to rap. Only the real feeling it. Truth, I'm revealing it. Beef, I ain't dealing with. Others put their bread to the beef and make a meal of it. I'm the quiet type. Banana clip, I'm concealing it. Get up on you with the banana and start peeling it. Hit the captain in America. No time for shielding it. They crew got hit with the fury. I'm real with it. Flow so sick, I should be healing it. But instead, I'm on the German order bomb, wheeling it. You heard these millionaires. Now you're a skillionaire. Rich with the skill in the club. People, I drill them there. Yeah, savage. Hand them out. No silverware. True legend. No jewels. Black gorilla wear. Yeah, where them skills at? I'm a drill back. Too many rappers claiming OG and still whack. They sleeping. And you can see how they act. Red pill, blue pill. I gave the red pill back. So I hear what they mumble about me. But it don't penetrate. Young rappers want to be large. They diss whoever's great. Me, I'm a legend. Been busting weapons since 88. Blast off the top of your dome. Let it ventilate. Skills I will demonstrate. Lyrical rap heavyweight. You ain't never heard of this teaching your bitches hella late. You better wait. KRS is never fake. That whack shit for solves a culture I'll never make. That boom bap raw speak I will generate. I stay ahead. Like you 8 o'clock, I'm 10 to 8. I got things to make with the bass kicking. These rap turkeys are fishing for beef for stage chicken. My rhyme style finger licking. Keep mixing, no quitting. No need for a vacation. You tripping. Top ticking. I'ma spit this right like handcuffs. You gotta say this shit is tight.
Gotta go. Tweet it out.
Let me get it. Yo, I'm ready. I'm about to begin. You've been living without, but try living within. You heard these others speak, but I am not them. They talk paper, but here's what I do with the pen. Sword in the air. I don't fear anybody. We was criminal minded when they was on the party. Been spiritual minded. The devil can't stop me. Been political minded. No, they can't lock me. This is an original, not a copy. Me and the mic, we go together like saltfish with Aki. Mash up any jam, any club, any party. Same shoes, same views, black tea and Nazi. You could be stoned and you still can't rock me. You could be wood and you still can't knock me. Prophecy fulfilled and they still want to mock me. Behold, it's obvious the universe got me. Still, that's my credential. When my words get sent to your mental, they turn sentimental. No, I will not be gentle. Most rappers are followers. The only thing they led was a pencil. Money won't defend you when I A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, and N, U. I'm that bullshit, hip-hop core bullshit, that DJ and MC and tagging, breaking on the bullshit. Street lyric, you heard it, I never lost it. Like Yasin Bey, I'm bringing you more shit. Double street lyric, you heard.
You know Yasin Bey is most deaf. You do know that, right? I had to call Yasin and tell him about that. That's Yasin Bey is most deaf, okay? Let's go.
I never lost it. Like Yasin Bey, I'm bringing you more shit. Double metaphors, this how to target. Effortless, I flow like a shower, no need to force it. You saw it, real skill, you the witness and the listener. I stand behind my bars like a prisoner. Yeah, I'ma spit this right. And like them handcuffs, you gotta see this shit is tight.
Ashe. To the ancestors.
Ashe. To the ancestors. Ashe. Let them drums rip.
Gotta go, brother Stan. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Please share it out. Please support. Gotta go. Real Sabir Bey on Twitter.
Fire.
Peace.